Did Trump speak too soon about the potential DEI component in this airplane disaster that we saw at DC? First of all, I hope you join me in my prayers for the families who've lost loved ones in this devastating disaster that happened in the plane and helicopter crash over DC last night. I do want to say, though, that the first thing I thought about when I looked into this was how avoidable it could have been. And then as more news came out, that conclusion was utterly confirmed. While the exact circumstances that led to this crash have not been flushed out yet, the black box has only just been retrieved, there seems to have been a staff shortage at air traffic control that ultimately may have led to this crash. In fact, there was one air traffic controller doing the job of two people. And this is what Trump said, and I can't help but agree.
I do want to point out that various articles that appeared prior to my entering office, and here's one. The FAA's diversity push includes focus on hiring people with severe intellectual and psychiatric disabilities. That is amazing. Brilliant people have to be in those positions, and their lives are actually shortened, very substantially shortened because of the stress, where you have many, many planes coming into one target.
And this DEI thing isn't just a race thing. Biden instituted DEI quotas at the FAA in order to recruit workers who were deaf, vision impaired, missing limbs, completely paralyzed, epileptic, people who were severely intellectually disabled, psychiatrically disabled, and dwarfs. This was Biden's FAA.
Now, I will say, in industries where highly skilled workers are required, such as the aviation industry, I have always been worried about the DEI policies, and I'm thankful that Donald Trump is getting rid of them, because organizations where highly skilled workers are needed need to run as a meritocracy. They cannot run based on DEI hires. We need to leave the DEI hires for the coffee shops, not for the surgeons' offices or for the aviation industry. These policies are putting the lives of many at risk. I don't want my surgeon to come in and say, hey, I am black and transgender, and that is why I have this job, and I'm on my way to perform heart surgery on you, even though, this fellow white, older male didn't get the job because he was white and older. Give me the white dude. I just want whoever is the best at performing the surgery. And that is the same with flying my plane. Honestly, this might sound strange, but whenever I'm on a flight and I hear the intercom, it being a woman, I'm immediately like, oh my gosh, was this a DEI hire? Just because women are not as common in the aviation industry. And I know that there's capable women pilots out there who are just as capable as men, but I just don't want them to be hired based off of their gender, their race, their disabilities. I want them to be hired because they're the best for the job. So that is ultimately what we're hopefully moving towards in this Trump administration, so that we don't keep putting lives at risk, because this disaster clearly could have been avoided. And my heart just goes out to the families who've lost loved ones in this tragedy.